Alright, so hopefully you have come down from all that awesomeness of seeing how to add audio and video right to your web page. I'm going to show you one other method. Now this is not HTML5 specific. This really works on any version of HTML. And this is embedding video on your page. This is actually more of a recommended way to do it because storing your video, a video is a large file, and you can store that on another server like YouTube. It'll take a lot less bandwidth off of your website, allow your website to load quicker, and it has a lot of benefits to it. So embedding is actually probably the preferred way to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let's say we went to YouTube. So here we are at YouTube, and they've got a lot of good videos. What you can do is any video that gets uploaded here, you can then share on your web page for the most part. Some videos they ask to not share and they'll turn off this option, but you'll see the kind of right away. So let's just go ahead and grab any one of these videos here.
Welcome to Storybook Nanny.
Alright, Storybook Nanny, and oops. Now if I click on the share option here, I can click on, as you see, this pops up. Now YouTube changes every once in a while. Again, this used to look a little bit different in the past, but for right now you click on share, and down here you'll see the embed option. So I want to embed this video on my web page. I can click on that, and what it's going to do is give me a couple different options here. Now before you just grab this code and put it on your site, I want to show you a couple of options that YouTube gives you here. If you scroll down, they kind of keep them a little bit hidden because I think they don't want people to turn some of these on or off, but show suggested videos when the video finishes. I like to turn that off because I really don't want to see all that stuff or show that to people on my web page. Show player controls, yes, I want to do that. Show title, sure, that's fine. And then there's just some basic information down here. You don't have to read all that. So those are my embed options. And when you actually change that stuff, it changes the code up here just a little bit, which you put on your website. So you can see it's set to autoplay and encrypt media, different things like that. You don't need to know too much about that, but by changing these options here, it does affect this code right here, which becomes embed code. And I'm going to copy that code. And I'm going to come back to my web page. I'm going to get rid of all this video information, and wherever you want your YouTube video to go, you can just paste that code in there. And you can see this has a HTML element or a tag to it called the iframe. And what that does is allow you to bring in other web pages into a frame on your site, and you set different attributes like width and height and allow full screen autoplay. There's a lot of different attributes iframe has, but just like every other HTML tag, the iframe opens and then closes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save that file, and I'll come back to my web page here, and I'm going to drag and drop it. Alright, so there's my Storybook Nanny video, and I can play it. Again, this has a lot of benefits to it because it's storing the video somewhere else. You don't have to worry about file formats, you don't have to worry about controllers and things like that. It is the preferred method, but there are times when you do want to embed that there are times when you want to embed that video or audio right on your web page, and that's totally fine too. But just remember to consider using YouTube or Vimeo or a video service like that to host your videos.